This episode is sponsored by Fizz in Linden.
Fizz is our very favorite place to get sodas, coffees, smoothies, energy drinks, and snacks.
Check out Fizz in Linden today for all of your drinking needs. Welcome back to Senior Sessions. My name's Courtney Clayson, and we, of course, have my co-host, Ocean Marshall. And today we have Michael Snyder.
Hello.
How exciting.
Hello.
Okay, where is your last name from? Like, are you like, it does not sound American.
No, it's German, I believe.
That's cool.
I remember my dad said it's also Jewish, but I don't know how much.
Yeah.
That's cool.
You don't know the whole rundown?
Yeah, I do
There's
know.
It's not American.
Yeah, having
It's
taken German at Maeser.
Right.
There's the German word for tailor is Schneider, and so it kind of transferred to Snyder. So
That's cool.
now I make pretzels and all that stuff.
Right.
I don't make clothes. So
Do you actually make pretzels? Do you work at a pretzel place or something?
that would be really cool.
I
if
used to
did.
work at a pretzel place.
No, but there's the Snyder brand pretzels. So.
Oh.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Okay, I got
You were just trying to make a joke and we didn't catch on. It's okay.
No,
We're not
it's just-
educated enough with the pretzel business
I
to
would
know.
rather have worked at a pretzel place
Yeah.
than my first job, which was fun.
Where did
What
you
was your
work?
first job?
I was a summer school teacher aide, so I came back to school.
Weird.
At Maeser?
No.
Oh, I was like,
My mom worked at a school,
Oh, okay.
and it
Oh,
was
cool.
just after COVID, and so they're like, hey, we really need more hands because
That's cool.
the students in elementary school kind of skipped a few grades without reaching that reading level or
Right.
athletics. So I just kind of
What
helped
elementary
out.
school was it?
It was up in Saratoga Springs.
Oh,
Mountain
okay.
Sunrise, so.
Cool.
oh,
That's really cool. Okay, well, today for the drink we have a lime in the coconut. And I'm pretty sure it's just lime, coconut, and Dr. Pepper, right?
yeah.
So, do you want to try it?
Let's take a sip.
Take a little sip. I think we might have had this before.
We might have? On the pod?
Maybe.
I don't think so.
It's good.
Because Michael texted me the other day, I said, what drink do you want? He said, I don't know. What do you think is good? And I said, I was at work at the time, working at Fizz. And I was like, let me look and see. And I tried the lime in the coconut. I said, this is good. I'm going to tell him to get this.
It is actually really
It's
good.
good.
It is
I actually
good,
really
yeah.
like it.
I searched up the menu online,
Mm-hmm.
and it just kept putting me to like store locations.
Oh,
rather
weird.
than pulling up like an email or not an email. Oh my
A
god.
menu?
A menu, yes. I'm like, and then I got your text. And I'm like,
Yeah.
what do you recommend? I can't seem to figure this out.
Yeah. No, and also Fizz has so many options too.
They have
So,
like
like-
hundreds of drinks. They have so many drinks.
So,
Yeah, I figured I'd play it safe with someone that knows what they're doing.
but do you like Dr. Pepper?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh no, I
okay.
Ocean did ask me what sodas do you like, and I gave the base of Dr. Pepper.
Okay.
So
Okay,
my
good.
sister was wearing a Dr. Pepper hoodie at the time,
Aw.
so that might have had something.
Family Dr. Pepper obsession.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
It's unfortunately hereditary.
Yeah. And you're like wearing the color of Dr. Pepper too.
Yeah, that is
really
like the
fun.
color. It's not like a bright Coca-Cola red. It's like a Dr. Pepper red.
It is.
Because, there's a difference.
That's what we're believing in right now.
Well, we got to get that sponsorship somehow.
Yeah, for sure. All right, starting off in the beginning. When and why did you come to Maeser?
Oh joy, that's I came because my older sisters were going,
Okay.
so it was just kind of the next place to go.
Yeah.
Technically, I came 7th grade. I went from 5th to 7th, so I was actually in the year of 2024.
Wait, rewind.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah,
You
So
went.
you skipped 6th grade.
yeah, technically.
Okay, I was thinking you were skipped 2 grades, and I was like,
No, 5th to 7th. So I was there for like 2 or 3 weeks. But then something, I don't really remember. I didn't really care. It was a new school. I'm like, meh. I want to go back to bed or whatever it was. So I ended up transferring out, going back to 6th grade and continue from there.
oh, okay.
And then,
Random.
I know, it was really weird.
What a weird little side quest.
It was weird. And then 8th grade I came back, and that's where, and then I've stayed here since.
Okay, cool.
So you're like almost an OG. You were like,
Yeah.
You were like kind of an OG, you were here, and then you left, and then you came back, so.
I mean, I do get to say I'm the reason why Michael Dodge has his nickname as Michael Dodge. So
yeah, for sure.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
You
I
were
was like,
because you were in the grade like above
Yeah.
us when you're in
Yes,
7th grade.
okay.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So
it's a weird.
that's
thing
like
to
such
say,
a
but
weird like little butterfly effect. Like, what if you were in that grade instead of ours?
I
You
know.
just have Michael instead of Michael Dodge. Oh yeah, and
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
For sure.
No, I've got the cool people though. We got a
Yeah.
podcast.
It's true. We got a
Yay!
podcast.
Obviously love
Class of
that.
24 did not have a podcast.
No, they didn't.
We're core.
So,
Yeah.
so sad for them.
Okay, what was your first impression of Maeser then?
I think it's the bank building. Like, oh, it's full of
Yeah.
rich snobs.
Yeah.
I do remember. It's kind of funny because my first class, well, 8th grade. I don't really remember much of 7th grade. I remember Ms. and then the science teacher. I can't remember her name. Hanson, yeah.
Yeah.
I almost said Houghton, but that's
Yeah, that's
so, yeah, Hanson. She was both nice. Both of them were nice, Ms. and Houghton.
Yeah.
I remember those two.
Yeah, for sure.
So,
Yeah, cool.
yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Speaking of those teachers, did you have have you had like a role model teacher either then or now that you feel like has helped your Maeser experience?
That's really hard to pick.
Yeah.
No, there's so many good
I
teachers.
know.
It's so
I mean,
hard
if you
to
ask,
pick.
yeah, like if you asked me
Yeah.
like first year I was here, maybe I'd have one, but
It's like now you've been through
now
so
I've
many.
been through so many, and
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You could name a few if you want.
yeah, I remember. So 8th grade was really weird on and off, and so I didn't really
Yeah.
talk to many people.
Uh-huh.
So when I got to 9th grade, I made a friend, and then they ended up leaving.
Mm-hmm.
So
How rude. They must have
You-
hated you. Like,
they
what?
definitely, yeah, they did.
That's so
I'm sure.
sad.
I have that effect on people. Yes.
Oh.
No, it's Miss Peterson was nice because I could like,
Okay.
come say hi.
You
I
had her
remember-
for Socratic?
Yeah.
Got you.
So I just remember coming over and saying hi, like after my first job that instance. She was nice. I was like, oh, you're so. Just like the first person I said, like, oh, you teach? Like, wow, that's really cool because teaching is really hard.
Yeah.
As
Yeah.
someone that has had some bit of experience in that.
Yeah.
I like how Gerber's like really confident in everything she does as well.
Mm-hmm.
She's really good at giving like advice or like watching over you. It's not like if you have an idea, she's like, okay, that's your idea. Here's how we can get to that idea.
Yeah.
It's not like, oh, do my idea instead, but here's some
Yeah.
stepping stones, which is very helpful as
For
well.
sure.
Mm-hmm.
We love them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so, Michael, we feel like we don't know you very well. So what we're going to do is we're going to ask you rapid fire
Okay.
questions. We're going to do
Well, we just
rapid
don't
fire favorite.
I will try and give you rapid fire answers. I
We
can't
just
say
like
I'm gonna
don't
try
know
anymore.
like a lot of like your little niche things.
Yeah, we want to know more about you.
So yeah, we're gonna go through.
Okay, I have a lot of fun stuff, I guess.
Yes!
Really?
Excited. You better react.
It's
Okay.
dependent on what you ask.
Okay.
Probably.
Yeah, well, if we don't ask you about it, bring
Just
it up.
bring it up.
anyways.
Just say, okay, you should have asked me this, and then we'll say, okay, we're going to ask you it.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, first one is your favorite book.
Favorite book?
Do you like
Oh,
reading?
shoot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, I don't have a good idea.
No, it's okay.
At Maeser, I really liked the like All Quiet on the Western Front.
That one was
yeah.
very good.
Yeah, Mouse was good too
Mouse was really good, yeah.
because I like that kind of.
Like war books.
Well, yes, but also I feel bad saying like.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
like war. No.
Yeah.
But
Well,
I do.
A lot of impactful things happen in war.
Yeah,
and, like,
war brings change
yeah.
regardless of outcome,
Yeah, for sure.
and the sacrifice almost in it,
Mm-hmm.
I glorify to some extent.
Mhm.
Where it's like, oh, those are, like I want to strive to be able to
Do things that
do things
other
like
people
that
have
that
done.
people
Yeah.
Yeah.
like be that capable, or
Yeah,
it's just
yeah.
really cool. It's like you're hearing your grandfather's story, or it's like, oh dang, I'm related to some cool dude, and
Yeah.
I want to like live up
Yeah.
to that
For sure. I totally feel that.
for sure.
For sure.
How many times did that happen?
We say the same thing at the same time quite a bit. It's actually quite embarrassing. We've become the same person.
Yeah. We spent too much time together.
Yeah.
Okay, do you have a favorite movie?
Favorite movie?
Or like a favorite TV show too?
I want to say like the original Spider-Man.
Like Tobey
Tobey
Maguire?
Maguire. Those are good. Yeah.
Mhm.
Interesting.
I mean, the new ones are good too.
Do you like the Andrew Garfield ones? Have
Oh,
you seen those?
yeah.
Yeah, which one's your favorite Spider-Man, actually?
Oh, shoot.
Is it Tobey Maguire?
I feel like I'd say Tobey Maguire, but Andrew Garfield is also just a really
Bro,
good
yeah.
he's
actor.
so good.
He's really good.
Mm-hmm.
Just to be like, different than all those Tom Holland stands.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Nothing against them, though. He's great, but...
You're just like, I was here originally. Just so you guys know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, at the same time, I feel like he almost plays off of, the Avengers as a whole. Meanwhile, the others are standalone Spider-Man, so they have a lot. Yeah.
They have a little bit more, like, underneath
Yeah.
them. Yeah. For sure.
Okay, next. Favorite music artist?
Oh.
Do you listen to music?
No.
Oh,
at
not
all.
really?
No. Yeah, I do.
Oh,
No.
If you don't have one, then that's okay.
I want to say ABBA.
ABBA?
Oh, ABBA. I love
Yeah.
ABBA.
Love ABBA.
Yeah.
Do you like Mamma Mia?
Mamma Mia?
Mamma Mia.
Yeah.
Here I go again. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I love ABBA. Okay. Do you have a favorite color?
The color? Hashtag emo, it's probably black or red.
Probably
Or
black or
the
We were just
combination.
talking about how you wear red pillows all the time.
Well, because you pulled up.
You're
We saw
gossiping
you.
about...
We
No,
saw. We saw you in the window, and we saw that you were wearing.
we were stalking. As you were walking up to the door, we said,
Is that his polo?
We said.
I
I
said
almost
not.
was in my polo.
I genuinely
had to
thought it
realize
was your red polo, and I
It
said,
was.
He's wearing
until
his
I
red
went
polo.
home and changed after my eye doctor's appointment.
Yeah.
It almost was.
Yeah. And that's okay.
No, it's yeah. I think I have one blue one, but
one blue
Really?
one.
He's got
I know I had
5 red. Yeah.
you know how you like buy your some uniform clothes
Yeah.
during like the Winterim or summer.
Mm-hmm.
I got a blue one there, but it was a bit small.
Oh.
So I don't really like. I need to have an undershirt if I do wear that. Otherwise, it's
yeah.
a bit awkward.
Like awkward.
And so
Yeah.
I've just like put it off wearing it forever.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now you just like
So-
wear your
That's
red
funny.
one.
Yeah.
I don't have any red ones. I
You
only
have
have
no
blue
red
and
ones?
white. Blue and white. That's all I have.
I have like a few red ones, I think.
Do you have any
over the
white?
years. I have a white one.
You do have a white one? I don't have any white. My parents refused to buy me any.
Really?
You're
That's
just
funny.
gonna stain it. So.
Yeah, well, that's what my parents did for all of my brothers too. So none of my brothers had white polos, and then I said, "Mom, I want a white polo," and she said,
Well,
"I
she trusts
can
you.
have
You're
one."
Courtney. You're like perfect, obviously.
Oh, please, please.
No braces ever. No.
Yeah, no
Oh,
braces,
yeah.
no wisdom teeth.
I have wisdom teeth.
Sure.
What is this? Okay. Do you have a favorite animal?
Favorite animal. I don't.
You don't care about animals at all?
Oh,
Wow.
wow, Courtney.
Wow.
I was just putting you on a pedestal. Way to
Yeah.
dig my grave for me.
Yeah.
My mind keeps going to giraffes. I don't know what
I like
giraffes
giraffes.
are.
They have purple
Elephants.
tongues.
Elephants are rhinos, yeah.
You're thinking like
Ooh, I love
Like
giraffes.
African
African.
animals?
Yeah, I don't know why.
Safari.
That's right.
Safari
I wanna go
lions?
That's probably. I want to go for a safari adventure.
Ooh.
I will
Lions.
go. I will go.
Yeah,
I'll
I
go
think
with
that'd
you.
be fun.
Take
Yeah.
us with you. Let's go.
Podcast
On an African safari. We'll bring the camera over there. Hey guys. That's what we'll do.
That'd be great.
I love a safari. Okay. Well,
Okay.
as if I've been on a safari before. Anyways.
Okay, what is your favorite subject in school?
Well, I mean, I feel like by default it has to be. Let me finish. Math when it makes sense.
Valid.
Because then I'm like,
Valid.
okay, this is just nice now.
Yeah.
Other than that, it's probably Socratic.
Yeah,
Just because
yeah.
it's always really almost relaxed
Yeah.
otherwise, and I like the reading and the discussions.
Unless
like hearing
it's
other
not
people.
relaxed.
Like when Courtney has something to say.
I have something to say.
She, drops the bars. She's just insane, yeah.
Or Malia is joking and says, easy. That was what she did the other day.
I feel like Socratic is really relaxed, but like sometimes when
No,
we have
yeah,
like
it's-
intense conversations, you're like, I feel a little bit riled up afterwards.
You're gonna jump out of your seat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why they make the desks,
Oh yeah, that's why
Right.
they
So
have
you
to
can't
lock
jump
you
out.
in.
You can't
Yeah.
jump out.
lock you in quite literally.
So you can't just like push from your desk. Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah,
Makes sense.
Yep.
That's exactly why I think. Okay, Michael, what is your number one greatest passion in your life? What'd you say?
I have no idea.
Number one greatest
Being
passion.
here right now, I I was born for this interview. That's why all my answers are, I have no idea, maybe this. Oh, shoot.
If you don't have one, that's okay because
You
it's
can
all
put-
about discovery.
But do you have a passion that's
Discovery
like
Channel.
you're just loving it right now?
Yeah.
Not failing classes.
So
That
valid.
is
We
so
love that.
good.
It's so good.
Yeah. So that's my filler text. I try,
Yeah.
it's like, or, people say
Yeah.
that. That's mine, is I try to make a witty comment.
Yeah. Like, do you have like a favorite
Yeah.
something in life
Something in
that we
Something
didn't
in life.
ask you about?
Search for meaning, maybe.
What is your meaning?
Um,
That's so sad.
I'm so sad.
No, I just been asking, what is your meaning? It sounds really sad.
Yeah.
But I didn't mean it like that.
So I have a bunch of like smaller ones.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't really committed to something, so I feel almost lackluster there. But I picked up wood carving for a school assignment
Oh, that's
a
cool.
bit ago, and I want to get better at that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I've seen Spencer do that. I'm like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
Like,
that's.
okay. Let's
I want to
try.
be able to do that.
Spencer and Michael, a little wood carving date.
Yes.
Oh, that'd be sick. Yeah.
What's the last thing that you carved?
Last thing I
Or what are you
carved.
carving right now?
Last thing I'm not doing anything at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
I am wondering if I could change my senior project to something related to that.
Ooh,
So
that
I
would
can
be really
get some
cool.
practice with it. Last thing I carved was probably I tried to carve Molly, Miss Peterson's cat, before she left.
Oh,
So
that's really cute.
That is really cute.
I had to do wood carving last year in art, and
I
I
did
was,
too. I was
so
so
bad
bad.
at it.
in art, so
Yeah.
like
In-
a class, not the Winterim art.
No.
Yeah, it was in the class.
Okay.
So
Because
not
if you
the
were
one-
in that Winterim
That's
art, that's
so awkward.
something. Oh no, that relates to one of the final questions you're gonna ask. I'll bring it up later.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Foreshadowing.
What's he cooking up?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, so yeah, wood carving is impressive because I'm bad at it.
Yeah.
Oh, you get blisters from
Yeah.
that.
It's a lot harder than it
It
looks.
is,
Like
yeah.
you like watch people like do it. Like I like watch people do it on Instagram Reels, and I'm like, I could do that. And then I like tried it, and I was like, I cannot do
It's
that.
so hard.
It's so hard.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, do you have anything else that you're passionate about, or not really? I mean, you probably have other things.
Are you that shallow, or
Is there anything else
is
happening
there
in your life?
anything to you at all? Like, did we make a mistake of inviting you here?
No.
Witty comments, I think that kind of speaks
Yeah.
for itself.
Yeah,
That's a great-
I really enjoy just
Back
seeing
to-
you guys kind of like, pity laugh and everything.
Stop.
Pity laugh is crazy. Don't worry, we're not pity
The
laughing.
reason, no,
Yes.
we're not pity laughing. It's okay.
We're real. We're not fake, okay?
We are the real ones.
Absolutely. Is that a Fall Out Boy reference or
No, that was just me.
Courtney original, guys?
Yeah. Okay. Do you have a crazy Maeser story?
I do. That was the
Foreshadowing.
Yeah. Actually,
Please,
Gerber,
okay.
Gerber's said, "Falling Blade has no handle because of me now." In her woodworking Winterim last year, I think it was last year, because I was in her quilt making Winterim, and she gave out rotary blades on the first day.
Oh.
I was in that one trauma.
Oh, you remember this at all?
No, I probably don't remember what you're gonna tell
Okay.
me, but keep going.
I was fiddling with it because I was like, "Oh, how do you open this?" Because it had like the safety around it,
Oh,
and
yeah.
it slipped out of my hand. I'm like, "Okay, I'll just catch it because the safety's still there and everything." And somehow I took off the safety as it was falling, and
Do you have a scar?
I do. It's not too visible. It's right there on the jaw.
Oh. Oh. And it's still there like a year later.
No, like 4 years. This was freshman year.
Yeah, freshman.
Oh, this was like 3 years later.
Anyways, that was a fun story.
Yeah.
Too.
So were you like Loki bleeding a lot?
Well, it wasn't too much at first. I was like, "Oh, I should go wash that off and ask for a Band-Aid." So I went outside, washed that off with my water bottle, and then I came back. I'm like, "Gerber, I think I need a Band-Aid." She's like, "Oh, okay, sure." And then I'm like, "Okay, here it is," because she's getting her like cutesy Band-Aids with like the
Sure.
needles and thread on it or whatever.
Aw, that's cute.
And it's like, "Oh, no, you need to go to the office for that."
She said, you
And we were all the way out in the math building, so that was
Yeah.
a trek.
Oh,
It was great.
that sucks.
Mac Duff was in there as well, and she's like, "If you need a needle and thread, I'm like, I'm gonna go to the office
Let's
instead.
sew this up right here.
Yeah. So I just remember walking along to the office, from the track, and there's just a pool of blood.
Oh,
it's kind of tripping. It's a bit graphic. I'm sorry. I don't know if you're gonna have to
no, that's okay.
demonetize this.
We have to cut it out because you're talking about blood.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I got to the front office. I'm like, oh, hi, how can I help you? I'm like, yeah, I'm bleeding. I'm like, oh, okay. So that got taken care of.
It's dripping onto the ground. You're like,
yeah. So as I was walking back to the math building, a friend of mine was actually just going out to the restroom. They were in a neighboring classroom for their Winterim. And they're like, oh, well, what are you doing here? I'm like, oh, I just got, I caught a knife. They said I Spider-Man at the wrong time, and then kind of joked about it. And then I got a text 2 minutes later, and it was just some blood on the sidewalk. And
Oh
I'm
my
like,
gosh.
is this you? So
That is crazy.
It's like leaving a path, not
That is
breadcrumbs.
insane.
It's blood.
yeah,
Blood
it wasn't
graphic. Graphic.
Crazy.
So I was the murderer at Maeser. Yeah.
Yeah, literally. People
my
were walking
kind of
past, so
thing.
like, what happened?
Yeah, it wasn't. Yeah,
Yeah,
it
that's funny.
wasn't too much blood, thankfully, but
Yeah.
it's my call to fame.
Not too much.
Not too much, I just had to.
It was just dripping on the sidewalk.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just a little. No, nothing major.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay. Do you have any plans for after high school?
College. That's about it. There's not really anything deeper there, so I do need to research that. And any recommendations as well. I'm open to.
That's so real.
So
Literally. Yeah.
not die. That's the real play.
Yeah.
So valid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. Cool. Do you have any advice for your younger self?
Run away. Don't come back. No, I'm
Oh,
kidding.
run away!
Run.
Don't go to Maeser.
You're gonna have to do a
so
podcast if you do. No.
Stay in the class of 24!
No, I love it here. It's great. I want to say just talk more.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, then again, I talk too much when I get if I get going, I get going.
Yeah.
Find those passions. That's what I would say. So you can answer those questions.
So that for senior year, you can
Yeah.
answer the questions.
Yeah.
Only
Find
for
something
that.
you actually enjoy about. Maybe try out track or baseball or something like that, just so you're not so shallow.
Oh! I never said that! Stop quoting me! It's not even me! It's you!
It's me. So I am shallow.
Did you ever do baseball?
No, I wanted to a couple times.
Because now I'm thinking, I feel like
you would've.
I feel like you would have, yeah.
Mhm.
But yeah,
Are you gonna do track this year?
I might. I'll have to look into it.
that'd be cool.
Because I feel like a lot of it is, oh shoot, the applications were in last week? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's too bad.
But also, if you just talk to the coach,
Oh yeah,
They
that's
usually
true.
don't care.
usually they'll just be like, okay. So, I assume. I don't know.
I don't know.
But again, I don't know if I'm built for track.
I think you could do it. Yeah.
Not long distance, maybe sprints.
Maybe
Yeah.
you could jump. The one that you.
Maybe you could
Or the throwing one? You
Oh,
throw
true.
a metal ball or something?
maybe.
True. I think you could do that.
I think that's a
Just
thing.
gotta try out.
Yeah.
Exactly. I don't even think you try out. I think you just say, I'm doing it, and then you're there.
Because
And then they say,
No,
Then
a lot of people do it, and it just doesn't really matter. Or they just, because it's not a team. I mean, it's
it's
a
just
team,
it's
but
just more people, more events.
yeah.
they
And
do.
it's more like an individual sport. I think. I've actually never done track. I don't know.
neither. I have no idea.
Thanks for listening to this episode of Senior Sessions.
Remember to get your favorite drink at Fizz in Linden today.